everyone, my name is BadLuck, and today I've got for you an assembly video for the Young Ripper's Spartan frame. Here you can see everything that came with the kit, plus some tools, the only two tools that you'll need to put it together. Comes with 4 carbon arms, a front bottom plate, a back bottom plate, a top plate, 2 different lengths of screws. It should be 4 fasteners, 8 long, 16 short. 2 different lengths of standoffs, stack hardware bolts. I am going to be using a drill to assemble this, but very important to note that I am setting my torque breakpoint at 2, very, very low. Step number 1, take your bottom plate and one of your arms. The rule of thumb about this is that the little orange slices are always going to be facing away from the ends of each one of them. So you can see that the holes line up here and here. And then when you place this on top of it, you should notice that the bottom hole here is lining up with the press nut in the back bottom plate. When you're looking at this through the bottom, you'll be trying to find this hole right here. So 1, 2, 3. Then it goes up through the arm in the hole that comes out here. And then that is what screws into the press nut in the top. And then that can swing around a little bit. What I'm going to do is just finger tighten this, because you're going to need a little bit of play when you're putting everything together later. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and put on all of the arms with just the one nut. Since it's a Truex frame, they will all hold each other in place. Now, you don't want to tighten these all the way down yet, just because if you do, you might not be in line with the outside. That being said, you can take the other 4 of your longer screws and start to push them through. This is where you're going to need the fastener that goes on top. And again, I'm just finger tightening everything until everything's in place. Now that all of those are hand tightened, we can go ahead and torque them down. Remember to have a torque breakpoint. This is where you'll need your 5mm as well. Just the right amount of torque. And just to prove it to you guys, that's just the right amount of torque so that you can still back them out. Nice and easy. Next, we put in the standoffs. The way it works is that, oops, this is upside down. The way it works is that the short ones go in the higher rise in the back, the long ones go in the front. Just like before, I like to just hand tighten these on, and then I'll go back and tighten them later. One thing to note about the back plate here is that you have 30 by 30 holes in here, so you don't want to go into this one for the standoff. We got the 4 in the back, so now we're going to do the 4 in the front, and that is the longer ones. If you're going to start building, then you're done. Pro tip, having a box of M3 nylon nuts is always a good idea for building, because now when I put in my stack hardware and tighten this down, it's not going to go anywhere. If you're going to use a drill on nylon lock nuts, you can't go very fast, otherwise it'll liquefy them. With this build, you can tell which end is the front because the arrows point that way and the camera cutout is larger in the front. 2. Well, everyone, there you have it. The Spartan by Young Rippers. Pretty sick, guys. Nice job. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Keep your karma up to ward off the bad luck. Stay up, stay flying. We'll see you in the next video. Chutch!